Well, welcome to everyone who's here for the Sustainable St. Paul Awards this year. Another great series of nominees for these awards that we had this year, and a series of great winners that we're going to hear about. I want to welcome, any second, we'll have the mayor in here to help us out with these awards. As you all know, the Sustainable St. Paul Awards pay tribute to individuals, businesses, organizations that are demonstrating a commitment to environmental stewardship throughout St. Paul and beyond. By sponsoring these awards, we hope to encourage all residents, businesses, community groups, nonprofits in St. Paul to implement similar projects. Hint, hint. Collectively, our individual efforts will further enhance St. Paul's quality of life. As we get started, I want to acknowledge the members of the Sustainable St. Paul Awards Committee who are here and ask them to stand. We have Jim Giebel from the Finance Office, Chris Hageman from St. Paul Public Works, Ann Hunt from the Mayor's Office is already standing, Faith Krogstad from Parks and Rec, a former award winner if I'm not mistaken, Mark Riegel from Public Works, who's a Green Corps member, Wes Saunders Pierce from DSI and Public Works, Kurt Schultz from PED, and Pa Van Goldbeck, also from the Mayor's Office. Thanks for all of your work. And now I'm happy to introduce Mayor Chris Coleman, who's going to start us with presenting these awards. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you, Council President Stark. Always good to be here, Council members. Thank you so much for being a part of our recognition of the incredible work that's being done in our community to make St. Paul the greenest as well as the most livable city in America. Some of you may have heard that the Wild are in the playoffs. But they'll be playing tonight in one of the greenest facilities of that kind anywhere in the world. And that wasn't by accident. That was because there were a lot of folks that rolled up their sleeves, went to work, put pressure where pressure was needed, but had a vision of how you could create a green facility that could host 19,000 to watch the Wild win tonight. And so that's great. But that's an example of the work that we'll do. We'll hear a little bit more about that later. So today we're presenting the 9th Annual Sustainable St. Paul Awards for 12 award winners in 11 different categories, honoring work from individuals, community groups, and public and private business and business sectors. The first Sustainable St. Paul Award is for environmental education, honoring programs that effectively teach children and young adults how to learn about and investigate their environment and to make intelligent, informed decisions about how to take care of it. This year, we're honoring the Environmental Inquiry Immersion Program, also known as the E2 at Murray Middle School.
Come on up, you guys. The Environmental Inquiry Immersion Program, which is a mouthful, goes above and beyond to provide students with hands-on, real-world experiences learning about and investigating their environment. The program bridges the achievement gap in science and serves as an on-ramp for students to regain access to advanced college preparatory science classes. Furthermore, the E2 program extends beyond the school day and the school year. Students spend 2 weekends at Wolf Ridge Environmental Learning Center during the school year and another 2 weeks over the summer. E2 graduates matriculating to Como Park Senior High School also return to Como Woodland as mentors, helping new E2 students complete fieldwork at their forest plots. Today, accepting the Environmental Education Award are Stacy, is Stacy here? She's Stacy Thien Collins, who's sitting down still, but is coming up to join us.
She's taking pictures.
Tim Chase, a teacher who's really involved in the program, and of course, a number of students who are here to be recognized as well. So welcome and congratulations.
So now we got to squeeze in so we can all get a picture.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, if somebody wants to.
Well, we'll get a picture and then I don't know, can you get everybody here?
Almost. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Smile. Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Chase, and I'm living the dream, basically. Thank you for recognizing us. I'd like to send a thank you out to Josh Leonard from the Bellwin Environmental Learning Center with his insightful professional development led me to become the environmental educator that I am. But the E2 program couldn't exist without help from the U.S. Forest Service, from John Schumacher with the St. Anthony Park Community Foundation, Wolf Ridge, many other organizations have been able to help this class become a reality. And students, thank you for letting me and trusting me to be your teacher. And most of all, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Donna, over there. Okay, thank you very much.
The second award is the Green Products Award, honoring individuals, businesses, and organizations that developed or used innovative products that reduce toxicity, prevent pollution, and lower environmental impact overall. This year, we're honoring Bang Brewing, which I love that. Did you bring samples?
Well, Bang Brewing, which I've been to a number of times, is located in Ward 4 in the Raymond Creative Enterprise Zone. They actually were the first of what are now a series of brewery and tap rooms in that area. It's a uniquely built facility with an emphasis on green design and environmental stewardship. And if you haven't been there, it's really quite a unique structure and really gets your attention pretty quickly. The entirety of the highly efficient operation is housed in a 1,300 square foot partial prefab grain bin. It actually is a grain bin. That's what it looks like you're approaching, but it's actually their brewery and tap room. Bang partners with a local farmer in a spent grain program and champions composting, reuse, and recycling, and its tap room provides an opportunity to discuss and educate customers in green products, organic farming, local sourcing, and environmental awareness. Today, accepting the award are Sandy and Jay Voss-Febbo, owners of Bang Brewing.
We brew, we don't speak. Simply put, I guess we just want to say that we're really grateful that you've recognized such a small business. We're focused on maintaining a very hyper-local scale, but by building a national reputation for the fact that our product and approach is truly viable. So we believe small business can affect great change. So thanks for calling us out.
Thank you.
All right, council member. Our third Sustainable St. Paul Award is the Youth Leadership Award, honoring an individual student, school group, community youth group, or school-wide activity that demonstrated excellence in sustainability efforts. This year, we're honoring the Frogtown crew.
Okay.
All right, in 2013, the Frogtown crew held focus group about biking and walking with residents in the Frogtown neighborhood. The crew learned from these focus groups that a primary reason why Frogtown community members were not walking or biking more was due to real or perceived safety concern in their community. The Frogtown crew worked hard to change this by hosting 9 block parties where over 1,000 residents attended the block parties. This past summer, the crew continued their effort to get people to drive their car less and increase their walking and biking trips in the neighborhood through outreach, infrastructure changes, and/or education. These young leaders are inspirational. We're so proud of them. And today, accepting this award are the crew members from the Frogtown Crew, a partnership between St. Paul Smart Trips and Kitty Anderson Youth Science Center at the Science Museum of Minnesota.
We'd like to thank you on behalf of Frogtown Crew for receiving the award, and we'd also like to thank our sponsors and partners that include the KOISC, Smart Trips, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Frogtown Neighborhood Association, Friendly Streets Initiative, and Cycles for Change.
How this award will help motivate us in our future plans as the Frogtown Crew is that more youths from the Frogtown Crew will get empowered by the award, so that we can help the community with sustainable transportation and with community engagement.
Awesome, thank you guys. The fourth award this afternoon is the Waste Reduction and Recycling Award. This award honors individuals, businesses, and organizations that contribute to waste reduction or increasing recycling and its related infrastructure. This year, we're honoring Express Bike Shop.
Bicycle man.
Okay.
And this guy got through security.
Express Bike Shop's mission is twofold: recycle and sell bikes and provide young people a quality-first employment experience. As a social enterprise and youth development initiative, Express Bike Shop takes bike previously sit idling in garage or faded to a scrapyard and turn them to productive service. Since its beginning, Express Bike Shop has collected and repurposed or recycled over 25,000 bicycles. Each year, Express Bike Shop sells between 500 and 600 refurbished bicycles, and 15 to 18 tons of metals are recycled. Over 3 tons of tire or tube are sent to rubber recycling. Thank you for your leadership and hard work. Today, accepting this award is Mark Finn, Express Bike Shop General Manager, Eric Nyberg, ED, President of Keystone Community Services, and the Express Shop mascot, ex-Bike Man.
I, ex-Bike Man, would like to accept this award for Express Bike Shop, and I'd like to thank the City of St. Paul for working with us for 20 years, and I hope we can continue to do this for another 20 years. And I accept this award on the behalf of all the bikes that are sitting on the streets waiting to be saved, and all the bikes in your garages waiting to be donated. We thank you, everyone.
All right. The fifth award is Green Practices Award. This award honors individuals, businesses, and organizations that develop or use innovative practices that reduce toxicity, prevent pollution, and lower environmental impact overall. This year we're honoring, as I mentioned earlier, the St. Paul River Center XL Energy Center.
And it's great to see the private sector being more sustainable in its operations. For over 6 years, St. Paul River Center XL Energy Center has been working to be a leader in sustainability, transforming their waste operation and installing solar energy arrays at the complex. In 2014, the River Center XL Energy Center complex took the next step in their journey by achieving 3 independent sustainability certifications. LEED for existing buildings, Green Globes, and Apex ASTM, making them the first venue in the world to receive these 3 certifications. And of course, in large part, they're responsible for the Minnesota Wild bringing the Stanley Cup home to the Xcel Energy Center this year. And today, accepting this award, Jim Ibstar, Christina Reeves, Patrick Reeves, and Bill Hoopenbecker.
I just want to, Bill Hupenbecker from the River Center. I just want to thank the mayor and the council for this award, and the mayor for his leadership and partnership with the city on several green projects that really help us accomplish our goals, and it's been a really good partnership and being good stewards of the River Center complex. And also thank Jim Giebel and Am Hunt, who's spent many hours with us working through those projects, so thank you.
Thank you.
Go Wild. The 6th award is the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Award, honoring individuals, businesses, and organizations that undertake efforts to reduce energy consumption and/or utilize clean and renewable energy. This year, we're honoring the Science Museum of Minnesota Project No Waste.
The Science Museum of Minnesota Project No Waste has achieved an ambitious sustainability milestone. On February 15th, or on February 2015, the museum completed an advanced heat recovery retrofit that is projected to reduce its cooling and heating loads by 40% and 80%, respectively, and the museum's total energy consumption by 40%. Project No Waste reduction in energy waste dramatically lowered the museum's environmental footprint while saving more than $200,000 annually. The Science Museum of Minnesota demonstrates well the large impact that institutions can have on energy efficiency and conservation. So today, accepting these awards is Mike Day, Senior Vice President for Museum Enterprises, Caroline Egberg, Vice President of Development, and John Severson, Director of Corporate and Governmental Relations. Congratulations.
They also went for the tallest team.
Yeah, I guess.
It's very appropriate that we follow the River Center to the podium because as our neighbors, we have been following the work they've been doing in sustainability. They have been a role model to us. We have followed their practices, and now we are outperforming them. 78% recycle rate, last quarter measured. Jim, how's that work for you? Pretty good? Thank you. On behalf of all of us from the Science Museum of Minnesota, let me say thank you. As you know, the Science Museum of Minnesota never misses an opportunity for a teaching moment. So the work we're doing in sustainability, we certainly want to share with this community, our national community at large. And it's thanks to recognitions like this that it calls attention to the work we're doing in this city, the work we're doing at the Science Museum. So we say thank you not only for the recognition, but to Mayor Coleman, to Ann Hunt, to the City Council. We want to say thank you for your leadership. Thank you very much.
Our 7th award today is the Water Quality Award, honoring individuals, businesses, and organizations that demonstrated outstanding commitment to responsible water management and conservation of water resources. This year, we're honoring the Tribe Area Block Club. how this in a Marx Brothers movie was.
This area really tries.
So I hope we get the biggest group award. For over 20 years, members of the Tri-Area Block Club advocated for the creation of the Trout Brook Nature Sanctuary, rallying state and local politicians, community members, and environmental advocates to help secure funding for restoring the site to a portion of its pre-development state. With the help of community members, the City of St. Paul, and the Capital Region Watershed District, the 40-acre Trout Brook Nature Sanctuary will open officially this spring as a restored wilderness oasis intended for recreation and education. It brings nature to the City of St. Paul for residents and brings a section of the Trout Brook Regional Trail that runs through the sanctuary and connects to the Gateway Trail at Cayuga Street. Their Tri-Area Block Club's work on this project and beyond add incredible value to the North End and the City of St. Paul as a whole. Accepting the award today are past and current members of the Tri-Area Block Club.
We'll squeeze in a little bit and we'll get a picture.
We just want to thank the city for the award and Capital Region Watershed District for the nomination. And there are just, over the years, the 20 years, plus years, there have been so many individuals, organizations, and groups that have supported us. We want to thank them. They supported us in our vision for what we have always called and still call the Trillium Site, and is now the reality of the Trout Brook Nature Sanctuary, so thank you.
Our 8th award is the Beautification Award, honoring individuals, businesses, and organizations that demonstrate a commitment to the improvement of the St. Paul community, environmental, and beautification of our surroundings. This year's award goes to Crystal Passy, Payne Phelan Pocket Parks.
The Payne Phelan Pocket Parks were initiated by a small group of neighbors to creatively address the growing challenging issues of vacancy and foreclosure in their community. Rather than seeing these vacant parcels as a liability, Payne Phelan Pocket Parks use these empty spaces as an opportunity for unparalleled beautification. Payne Phelan Pocket Parks is re-envisioning these landscapes by creating gentle commons, verdant gems, urban respites, creative canvases, and wildlife sanctuaries. The project aims to inspire others to create dynamic and positive uses of outdoor spaces in their own communities. Today, accepting the award is Crystal Passy on behalf of the Payne Phelan Pocket Parks.
Okay.
There's a lot of people to thank, but I just wanted to acknowledge a few people. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement, Mayor and council people. I'd like to thank Jim Urschel from Dayton's Bluff Neighborhood Housing Services, John Vaughn from ESNDC, Cindy Carlson from the City of St. Paul, Leslie McMurray from District 5, and Greg Weems, who's the private owner of one of our pocket parks. So there's a lot of other people to thank, but
we're really appreciative and we hope to keep going. Thank you.
Our next Sustainable St. Paul Award is the Environmental Education Award, honoring programs that effectively teach children and young adults how to learn about and investigate their environment and to make intelligent, informed decisions about how to take care of it. Now, if you're paying attention, you might have noticed that we have given this award earlier. This was a very competitive category, and the committee selected 2 winners this year. So in addition to honoring the Environmental Inquiry Immersion Program, we're also pleased to honor Face to Face.
This award is well-deserved for Face to Face and for the work they've done to create the school's wilderness and outdoor program. This programming helps increase exposure to the outdoors for at-risk and urban youths. Through this program, students get to participate in multiple 3- to 7-day trips, including canoeing trips down the Nipigon River, hiking trips to Porcupine Mountains, and camping trips in the Boundary Waters area. Results from this program have shown that students who are regular participants in the program show greater academic gains in credit accumulation and math and reading test scores. Their attendance improves and the likelihood for graduation significantly increases. Today's accepting this award is Darius Hussein, Executive Director, Paul Gurton, Wilderness and Outdoor Programs Facilitator, Adam Butler, current student and participant, and Sean Mua, current student participant. Congratulations all.
Who gets to hold?
Okay.
Come on.
I just would like to thank Mayor Coleman and the council for this tremendous honor. And I accept this award on behalf of Face to Face Academy's exceptional staff, some who couldn't be here today, represented today by Mr. Paul Gurton and our inspirational students represented by Autumn Butler and Aaron Butler, brother and sister. This award is recognition of the fact that every Minnesota youth, regardless of background, deserves and desires experience in nature. And our students are proof that if given this opportunity, the transformative power of the outdoors not only can provide benefits in the classroom, but also lead to a lifetime of environmental awareness and stewardship. Again, we thank you.
Saying that is work near and dear to my heart, and it's just so overwhelming, the evidence of those types of programs on success for students is amazing. Our 10th award this afternoon is the Local Healthy Food Award, honoring individuals, businesses, and organizations that demonstrate outstanding commitment to promoting local healthy food. This year, we're honoring Urban Organics.
After 2.5 years of development, Urban Organics began its farming production of herbs and fish in July 2014 in the old Hams warehouse. This farm relies on state-of-the-art aquaponics technology to facilitate an indoor farming strategy. Plants grown at this facility are produced using 98% less water compared to typical outdoor farms. This site is certified organic, and the greens and vegetables are currently sold in local stores, including Lund's and Byerly's. Today, accepting the awards is Dave Heider and Kristen.
Wow, what a great group you're part of. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you, Mayor Coleman, City Council, everybody that's helped make our dream a reality. And thank you for your continued support with not only urban organics, but sustainable agriculture. Thanks again.
The 11th Sustainable St. Paul Award is the Sustainable City Staff Award, honoring city employees or an employee who have gone above and beyond their normal duties to incorporate sustainable practices into their everyday activities. This year, we're honoring a longtime champion for these issues, and we're going to have someone else take the picture because we're honoring Kurt Schultz in the Planning and Economic Development Department.
Kurt's primary duties at the city is to work collaboratively across department and with community members to ensure there's adherence to city's sustainability building policy. He is a quiet leader who boldly demonstrates leadership in sustainability initiatives citywide and is always among the first to volunteer for any event across the board sustainability theme. Kurt leads the city's Earth Hour event, encouraging community action and connects with downtown businesses to promote sound energy use and conservation practices year-round in St. Paul. Beyond his career at the city, Kurt further demonstrates his passion for sustainability through his involvement with the Northeast Side Neighborhood Development Corporation and Minnesota Landmark. He also serves as a board member for the Minnesota chapter of the U.S. Green Building Council. Kurt truly walks the walk, and he talks the talk in all areas of his life. This past summer, Kurt and his wife, Karen, installed solar PV panels on the roof of their garage and are now reaping solar rewards. Please help me in congratulating Kurt Schultz.
We could just have Kurt do a selfie.
Thank you so much for this award. It's a real pleasure and honor to serve on the Sustainable St. Paul team. Working together and with the leadership of Ann Hunt, we are making a difference. And I also want to recognize my wife, who is a willing participant and is so helpful in working together to determine how we can lower our personal environmental footprint. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Kurt. The last award we'll be giving out today is the Exceptional Environmental Stewards Award, honoring individuals who demonstrate a commitment to the improvement of the St. Paul community environment through special projects or long-term sustainable behaviors. This year, we're honoring Chuck and Hope Lee.
Chuck and Hope Lee have volunteered over 10,000 hours over 23 years for the St. Paul Public Schools at Bellwyn Outdoor Science. Since 1992, they have directly helped nearly 40,000 St. Paul Public School students with weekly hands-on environmental education programs. Since 1993, Chuck and Hope have monitored over 40 bluebird nest boxes and are independently responsible for 738 bluebirds fledging from those boxes, in addition to 258 chickadees and 604 tree swallows. For 20 years, Chuck has monitored a weather station for the Science Museum of Minnesota and has spent countless hours creating and maintaining this database. In 2004, Chuck and Hope began volunteering with Big River Journey, an educational river boat program for students through the National Park Service and more. Chuck and Hope are truly inspirational. Please help me in congratulating Chuck and Hope. They are here to receive their award.
I get to talk first because I was the one that was interested in Bellwyn when I was a teacher and then a principal in St. Paul. I used to try as a principal to get out when our group came, maybe for half a day. Once in a while, I could spend the whole day, which was wonderful. I don't know if you people realize what a gem you have at Bellwyn and how lucky the kids are in St. Paul to be able to actually be there and see some of the things. But I'm going to let you hear how my husband was converted from an engineer at 3M to presently.
As a quick comment, after 23 years, the 1 hour that I agreed to go to apparently lasted longer. The other thing, I do want to thank the Bellwyn Staff Conservancy and the Outdoor Science for putting up with my idiosyncrasies. As an educator, I am not touchy-feely.
So that concludes our awards. Before we wrap up here, I want to say, I've had a chance over the last couple of years in my position with the National League of Cities to travel to a lot of communities, most recently to some out on the East Coast. I think we take for granted what we have here and the work that has been done in this community. Having wandered around an airport a couple of days ago looking for a place to throw my pop can and not being able to find one, it takes a lot to have me finally give up and throw something in the trash that doesn't belong in the trash. But that's an example of the things that kind of the mindset that has changed in this community over the years because of the leadership of folks like Ann Hunt, because of the work that all of you have done, because you're taking a new generation of leaders that will also instill that in future generations. I want to thank you for the work that you do. This year, the Sustainable St. Paul team was a cross-department staff team. It's launching a new logo designed by the city graphic artist, Justin Lewis. Today is the first time we'll be revealing the logo. On the screen, you will see it, I think. There we go. There's our new Sustainable St. Paul logo. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this effort. Thank you for continuing to be a part of environmental stewardship. Let's give all of our winners one more round of applause before we leave.